All right, 2v2 here. Just finished playing it. We lose this game. I'm convinced that we threw the game somehow, although that was not our intention. But the early game here went really, really well for us. So it's me and Nope here, 2v2. I'm gonna go mech straight off the bat. Nope here goes, I think it was shock rifle. No, urban defense, I think. Either Soviet shock or urban defense, either one. We'll find out soon. And our opponents here. 2 OKW. So that's one reason I'm going mech, is I want that truck. What I've changed up here is I've gone back to like fundamentals with USF. So 3 riflemen straight off the bat, and then go into 1 officer and get the mechanized platoon or whatever the upgrade is for that officer. Unlike what I've been playing recently, is go both officers for the most part. Reason why is haven't been having much success with the build for the big team games for the most part. So going back to fundamentals.
Rifle squad ready for action.
So what the idea here is to keep the rear echelon on the front lines and try to find where the stern pioneers is. I was expecting the stern pioneers to be up here going straight for the fuel, but I managed to spot him just about here. And basically extending away from him, alright, trying to not engage because there's no way I'm going to win that, whilst at the same time maneuvering the rifleman here. So this green cover right here, going to get behind, hopefully draw him out, and as he's in the open, my riflemen are going to open up on him. So might have wanted to retreat it a bit faster, but I get lucky here with that, and the stern pioneers are gone basically, and I've got my second rifleman here already moving up. Try to get the wipe here. I don't think I get it. Yeah, I get pretty close. So a lot of Panzer Fusiliers these days with the OKW players, not too sure why. And the first time I engaged them a couple of days ago, I completely forgot like what kind of units they were. And the way you want to fight Panzer Fusiliers is the early game, you gotta push and be aggressive against them because they're pretty weak. It's once you get into the late game, you run into a lot of problems. So there were 2 units there. My 1 rifleman loses 1 model. Basically, I'm re-maneuvering to get around to the side because I don't want to engage by going up in here like this. I find this Rex Sherman here and get a decent engagement here. The 3rd rifleman squad's not on the field, is on its way. So I'm trying to go for the fuel. He's already setting up his mech HQ. I don't actually see this. I never find this, not even until the end. So they've had to cross this open field, and I've been in green cover the entire time. And now I've got the flank. And the good thing about getting the truck late after the 3 rifles is that you have enough munitions to immediately get the machine gun. So it comes on the field ready to fight. Which is not how I've been playing it. Usually I play it as the second unit I build, and I try to ferry my riflemen across, try to use the speed. But it's not really practical, as I've found, and it doesn't really help out in the game. So Nope here has gone for his classic clown car, which is definitely a way to go as far as I'm concerned. Against 2 OKW, you don't need to worry about early Panzerfaust and whatnot. But I don't know why he's not pushing the advantage here. Pretty sure he could deal with both of them. But he's come over to the right now. And then immediately reverses right back into a Shrek squad. So getting that spot right there was helpful to me. So now I'm maneuvering my guys in. I know once I knock this guy out, there's no threat to my Jeep. And once that's done, I'm going to move the Jeep in and then start firing with the 50 cal at it.
Lieutenant reporting in for duty.
So I've been trying to work on my micro, and this game it has improved a lot. For example, this two-man squad, I would have immediately retreated that before, but seeing that I eliminated all threats, I've gone up to capture the field with it. Now I retreat to go reinforce and heal up. So I've repelled him again, went into full retreat for the most part, so that gives me the opportunity to flank over to the left side. Yeah, he's on full retreat here. I get behind him. I try to get in a kill on this Sturm Pioneer squad, but it doesn't get close, but I don't quite get it. These guys we're gonna win. We got in from behind and managed to get in close. We spot the Mech HQ here. Try pursuing again. So we have complete map control at this point. I mean, we've even got both fuel. And this guy's still blobbing, so I'm trying to get my MG out now. I've got the lieutenant on the field. Man. So nope, still only just running like 3 cons. I mean, you could totally run like 5 at this point. There's no reason not to. And he only has 1 clown car. He could have gotten a second clown car. I would have approved the second clown car because I mean we've pushed them this far. They don't have the fuel, and they only have like 1 proper AT unit at this point. Look at the other guy's roster. He's got 4. Yeah, I mean he only just got another Vickenwerfer. Get lucky with the rifle squad. I don't know what he's doing. Usually he just goes right up into their face, and he could have easily have gotten a crush because it's a massive blob. Get pretty lucky here with that shot there. We need to eliminate these AT units here that we kind of reference this Sturm Pioneer. After that, the rest of the blob is open to attack through our light vehicles here.
Our superiors have given us 120mm mortars.
Getting a firefight here. Got the machine gun out, so force retreat there. Second blob coming in now, so I gotta re-maneuver to get around this because he knows that the machine gun's here. He's not gonna come over. Even though this is the bush, it's still in red cover. Okay, so they're coming out now. Reset the MG. Then he pops this, what's it called? The propaganda thing. Force retreat on the MG, but however, because these guys still have only just started getting veterancy, we were winning the firefight. I get lucky again with the lieutenant, but I got the full fresh rifleman here, so I'm just going in for it. Things are still looking good. They've only now just started trying to contest the fuel. We've had 2 fuel this entire time. I mean, we are swimming in fuel. Nope's got more infantry, finally. Shock troops. This is what I like to see. Regrouping, mobilizing again. Okay, so the red player's got 1 Vickenwerfer and is about to get 2 support weapons. The purple player, oh, we took out his Sturm Pioneers and it's only now getting a machine gun. He's pretty weak at this point.
MG-34 Your gun crew ready for action. Taking effective fire!
20 millimeter.
Detection of enemy vehicles can now be achieved.
So there's the echelon there. So he's got the SDGs out. You need to re-maneuver. I'm trying to reverse the truck, and because it was all select, I accidentally select the machine gun, and R is retreat for infantry units, not reverse. That was a good push there. Force away the cannon warfares. I think Note must have lost his clown car. Oh yeah, there. They got chased by the infantry. They come around the right.
Our supplies.
Grenadiers ready.
Purple player is now getting his first proper AT.
Raketenwerfer ready. Enemy panzer, enemy infantry.
So I've got my Stuart out now. I figured I'd go for the Stuart because we've had both fuel. They're lacking in AT for the most part. I managed to keep the truck, the Jeep alive this long, so I'm going to try to keep the initiative and pressure here. Go for double light units and try and maintain the fuel advantage for the most part. Got the machine gun still alive, so I end up losing it later. But at this point, it's looking pretty good. He goes for the machine gun. He extends away from the machine gun, and I want to take out the machine gun because that's the big threat to my infantry right now. I mean, he can't really hurt my my armor units now. He doesn't have his stern pioneers, and at this point in time, I don't know that he has a cannon warfare. It's coming up over here. So going in, send these three guys to knock out this machine gun. Anybody left is just trying to dish damage and slow the blob down. Once the machine gun's eliminated, then come around and focus the blob. So machine gun goes down, and the cannon warfare gets side shots on Stuart here. I managed to get it out just in time. So shock troops are going in. Good nade. Force retreat. Managed to get around to the cannon warfare. So I need a repair to Stuart. I lost the MG already. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, here. Trying to support this push here. I lose it. So I'm looking to start spamming out 76 Shermans. That is one of the best points about the mechanized commander. And I've got the fuel, so we'll go in for that first. Try to reclaim the machine gun, but the enemy takes it. That may have been the worst mistake out of it all, because most of the problems here is all infantry oriented. Yeah. Get slightly caught by this blob here on flank. I think I lose the rifles here. No, guess not.
Mission complete. Tank support is here. Sherman ready.
Alright, got the first Sherman out. There's no AT in the middle right here.
Combat promotion. Stay low.
Where is red players with cannon rifle? Oh yeah, it's there. So
Ready. Grenadiers under attack.
they set all the support weapons up on this main road here. Almost get caught, but yeah, risky plays.
German infantry, cut 'em down.
Oh, this is a good flank. Oh no, no Pwai.
The enemy still has 300
You could have wiped this out right here. And then retreat. Oh. Nah man, shock troops, they can do it the job. I mean, okay, well. So I missed this right here. I completely forget that I sent my Jeep up on this far right here. And what I'm trying to do basically is try to focus down the Rekenwerfer because I know that the rest of my vehicles can come in and start working. So I lose the truck. It's gonna happen eventually. Have the infantry focus on the Rekenwerfer and have the vehicles mop up the infantry because they can't do much. I probably should have chased down these units right here. No, my instincts paid off. There's a Rekenwerfer here as well. So I pull back. A little bit of mistake here with the reverse orders.
Gun crew has been lost.
I managed to save it. Mid. There's massive blobs with the conscripts. Not good at all. So we got T-34-85 combined with 4 cons and 1 shock troop.
Engineer standing by. We have incoming.
Would have been better if they have gone 3 cons, 2 shock troops. That would have been a very good build. But bit players with Rekenwerfer is here, right. Send it off to the right side to help his teammate, I think. Getting good damage in here. Two con squads about to walk into this one Stern Pioneer. So I've repaired my vehicles. This was a mistake. So once I go up here, I find out that Speer is here. So he's covering the fuel point. This was a mistake here. I should have found that mech HQ first. Going around the corner. Did not expect that. Because I can handle the blob, really. He's only just gotten back the... Oh, that's another big mistake I did. So to come back and destroy the weapons when they were decrewed. Ah, well. So regrouping here, trying to repel the blob and get back to the fuel point. Oh no, he's lost his infantry again.
We lost a gun crew.
So the problem I found out with the 76 Sherman is that if you want to switch it around, they take quite a long time. And in this game I switched them way too often. Oh, we'll lose the vet rifleman there. good shot. Not the best engagement, but Kennenwerfer, once I see the Kennenwerfer is still alive, and he's gone into the building, which is pretty good because, well, I was thinking it was pretty good until Nope's T-3485 shows up, and getting the kill on this was quite important. So I managed to save the Sherman. So regrouping again. We're still doing pretty good on map control. I mean, we have 2 points. Stabilized on the fuel nodes. Getting the second Sherman out now. Oh man, this guy's got not much left, really. He doesn't have the forward retreat point either. He's getting his Panther out now. Problem here is the red player. He is at a massive army. So we come into the engagement here. I mistake with the Stuart. I did not intend for him to go all the way up there, but it was bad micro. All select on all the units and right click. Okay, got a good flank. Okay, that's good. That's good. Only one Kennenwerfer, that's all he's got in terms of AT. Oh, he's got a second one out now? Oh, there's 2 there, sorry. Looks like the support weapon. Yeah, don't go. So it's at this point I'm telling Nope that you need indirect fire support because I've gone mechanized, I don't have Calliopes. And I didn't go captain, so I don't get the pack out. So I end up backtacking later on, but I'm still like very confident at this point that the way the game has played out, that shouldn't be a need to backtech. I mean, we've dominated the early game, the mid game we had some minor setbacks, but I mean we're still looking good for the most part. Get a ram there with a 3485. I don't see why the ram, to be honest. I mean, we've barely had any infantry support. And there's 2 Panthers here we're talking about. I tried to capitalize on it by going in, but that did not go well. And oh, I did not notice Nope has lost pretty much everything. Oh dear. Yeah, so that engagement right there is basically where the game ends. I mean, still a possibility, really. He's got this massive army here in terms of infantry, so Katyusha's the only answer that we have here. Really, there isn't much point in watching after this because we try to play a bit conservatively and rebuild, but it doesn't go anywhere for the most part. I'm gonna have to re-watch that part there and see what happened to Nope's army. Yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, so we're back. We're just gonna shadow Nope and see how it plays out. Just fast forward this part. So it goes tier 1. He does get the clown car, that much we know. So straight off the bat, we're going to fight OKW. Usually I wouldn't go cons against OKW. I mean, your micro needs to be on point if you want to use cons against OKW.
We have a new scout car at our disposal.
Penals do pretty well. they do scale pretty well as well. Cons versus Volks and Sturms in the long run, in my experience, they never work out too well. So we got the very fast Clown Car here. And this is already doing all the work that we needed to do. I mean, push the advantage. You know, here's the last Volk squad. Having the Scout Car cap, that's like, and here's the problem is that he doesn't always get a lot of infantry. I mean, at this point here, you've only got the 2 con squads. So you've decapped the midpoint, and now you're reversing out to the back. This is when he comes over to the right side here, and he spots the Sturm Pioneers. You know, it's pretty good, because this is the only unit at this point in time that we have to worry about gets the Shreks. But at the same time, could have easily have repelled these 2 other Volks here. Send them packing. So I'm going back to engage again.
We've received our field promotion. Officer, ready to be deployed. Under attack!
Some people don't agree with the medics getting them so early. I'm a big fan of getting the medics really early. And he's got the conscript grenade package, which is good. You always need that, especially if you're going for a con build. So here we're back with the Clown Car. And this is the unit you need to bully with the Clown Car. One.
Our TAC has been permanently established as a static post.
Good engagement, repair. I mean, you're floating 500 manpower, you're only running 2 cons, and your Clown Car is running out of service life. Remember, this only works for like the first, 5 minutes or so. We're already at the 5 minutes mark. So there's that. I've already won the engagement on the right side. I've now flanked around. Try to see what I can do here. So you got it repaired, ready to roll.
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
He's finally got his 3rd conscript squad at 5 minutes 50. So there's 1 Sturm squad that we know of, and really at this point in time, as we can see, it's the only real threat to the Clown Car. We forced a retreat on that, and we can still utilize the Scout Car. Even though it's like 6 minutes, it's just not normal, really. So using our mechanized ability, we're now moving around. So this right here has got to be a good pincer. Alright, you gotta go. You gotta go for it. Took 1 hit, that's okay. You can move in and crush these guys. Massive blob.
HMG squad ready for action.
He doesn't go for it, and this is the part where it
Our
dies.
capture point is under attack.
I mean, your infantry is here, and you're extending away. It's the rifles, I believe. Yeah. Oh well. We got 2 blobs in the field now, moving in. I'm trying to get the machine gun out now. Here we are again, almost at 1k manpower. I mean, you can't expect to impact the game if you don't have any units to use. So I've got the machine gun here. This is my answer to the blobs, basically. Especially against OKW, I'm going Lieutenant to get the machine gun, because this is the reason why. Could get the kill on the Sturm Pioneers, but it's not really that important, because we've lost the Scout Car, and I don't know. I haven't got the Stuart yet, actually. gets one burst off before the propaganda pops in. So we're rebuilding here. Gone back to 3 cons, which is pretty good. Yep. Alright, and 1 shock troops. Okay, yeah, these things right here, they are going to be helpful. I mean, basically at this point, if you want to fight the OKW blob versus blob because you don't have the weapon support company, you don't have machine guns, shock troops are the answer at this point. In my experience, that's usually what you go for. And since this is a map with a lot of cover, you can hide the shock troops around a lot of things and get a jump on them. I guess the mortar's out now, which is actually a good call because they are blobbing a lot, and the vet player is going to start spamming out support weapons. But as the game goes on, we know that they don't perform the way that we expected them to. They don't have the effect that we would think they would have. We'll find out why now. So, I mean, at this point, wait to get the second shock troop. That's what you need.
Fresh meat has arrived.
Mortar team has arrived.
So I go around the corner and I spot these guys with riflemen, so I pull back. And then as he gets in, the shock troops start opening up. Now you've got to go, man. You've got to attack now. I'm assuming he's microing this over here.
Detection can be utilized.
That the 1 shock troop right there, you just get around, you can handle all 3. Some people don't believe me, but that is very possible against a build like this. 2 Panzer Fusiliers that have no vet, and a Volk's going to deal with 2 vet. The shock troops could have eliminated them all, but Nope is trying to make plays here. Yeah, definitely he's microing this side, so he didn't see what happened there. But it is a good flank. Force away for a slight retreat, but we don't have anything to capitalize on the flank. I mean, you went in and you forced a retreat next to the HQ. Well, that's about it. So yeah, he's gone in for his second mortar. Shock troops is what you should have got instead of the second mortar.
The
1 mortar is
enemy
enough.
encroaching on our territory.
1 mortar, especially it's got the smoke. That will be very helpful against the Canonwerfers. Going back to my engagement up here. I'm trying to kite here so I get both the machine guns, but he doesn't actually take the bait. Yeah, it's a very missed opportunity not spotting the mech here at the HQ. Could have pressured that. So I'm moving up and maneuvering here. This is probably a mistake on my part. Since we're already in close proximity, try to... Oh yeah, I do actually. I split the army up, so I'm gonna micro 2 sides yet again. Get the machine gun set up, and I mean, just a second ago we had Nope's army here, but 1 shock troop is all we need. This is all we need. Yeah, force retreat, he's gone, he's out of there.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
So we do win that. Back into engagement here. So this might have been the mistake for me. So instead of trying to focus down the machine gun, should have just got everything else that I could to pincer the blob here. Because I've lost the machine gun. The Volk's blob just now that we engage focused it down, I believe. Or was it the more enemy mortars support weapons? I'm not too sure. It's not caught in the open here. Shock troops go in. Gotta go in.
That crew has been lost.
Yep, good grenade. Yeah. Pretty sure they had a machine gun somewhere. Do they not have a machine gun? Or is that only coming up later? Yeah, they don't. Oh, forgot. The Shavir is already up here. still pushing. Oh, not sure how is that attack ground or still got line of sight on that. So even at 14 minutes or so, we still have, well, I have had to contest the field point for the most part, but we've maintained map control. I mean, we've got this point all the way up here. Missed opportunity with the machine gun there. I really needed that machine gun. It's the only answer really at this point to blob control really. So Lopez rebuilt. Got the tier 4 out. So 3485s are ready to roll. And you've got the field as well for it, so... But really at this point, considering the fact that I'm going for my 76 first, and they haven't rolled out any armor, and we are dealing with globs, Katusha, going for Katusha first would have been better. Actually, it would have been the best because since I've lost my machine gun, I really don't have any counters for it. A double Katusha at this point would have sealed the deal. I mean, one good strike on both blobs and that's it, they're gone. They're never going to recover from that. Speed up a little bit here. I want to get to the point where things go really wrong. So I said it before, keeping them too close. Oh, and this here was a massive misplay. So wait, so hang on. We have the fog of war on. Yeah, you have vision on the machine gun, but we walk it over to the front of it. Oh, this is good. Yes, this is good. Smoke. Yes. Okay. No, don't retreat. Oh no. Smoking the Shavir was the most important part. All right. And once you've done that, he can't suppress you or anything. You walk up here with the shock troops grenade. The shock troops, trust me, can deal with these two units right here. When they're gone, then go in, focus the machine gun. It's only at like 2/3 health. It's gone as well. You've basically cleared it all up. One shock troops can't do that.
105mm artillery barrages are available at your convenience.
Okay, 3485 is rolling out. Nothing inherently wrong. Katusha would have been better, but with the 3485 out, you go one of that, then go for Katusha. And you could seal the deal right here. Some mistakes made here. Yeah, wipe that out. Should destroy this. That was a mistake. So red guy is sending his kind of whiff over to help his teammate now. Alright. Oh, we're at 4 con squads now. Oh, no. Second shock troops is what you need. Second shock troops if you want infantry. And Katusha. How much is a Katusha actually? It's only 85. Oh, I thought it was a lot more than that. I mean, the advantage that we have obtained, right, from the early game has been the fuel. If we don't use the fuel, there's no point for playing for the fuel. Good smokes with the mortar. That's very good plays. But the problem is that we're still at the point where we can't capitalize on it. I'll walk into the 2 cannon rovers here. Get out. Nice. Okay. Everything's good. Yeah, you gotta spread out because we are fighting a guy with 2 support guns. So I'm mobilizing my guys here, try to get in here. There's only this one cannon warfare we gotta deal with.
Red Army artillery ready to fire.
Trying to focus down that cannon warfare, that way I can push in with the Sherman. Somewhat poor micro. Need to get this a little bit more active, especially once the cannon warfare went down. But I was a bit more worried about the Sherman. And I completely forget about this rifle squad here. And then he brings in the second element here, and not go well. Oh, I missed the point of going back into the replay as to what happened. God damn it. I'm assuming that can't be right because he brought back all these guys, did he not? Oh my. Okay, so I know it's about here, a third. I'm gonna go back and have a look at it again. 1942. Okay, we're at 1742, so 2 minutes until everything goes wrong. So we've got the 3485s come out. Back up the 4 cons and 1 shock troop. So making the push here. Looking pretty good actually. Counterfire from the support weapons, force the mortar back. And now double the cannon warfare, they're both working together here. Get in on T-3045 here. And we really need a Katyusha too. Retreat. Don't know what that pathfinding is. Half squad's moving in. Don't know why. Oh, this must have been a misclick right here. He's gonna lose both these con squads. He probably right-clicked trying to cap. And they're gone. Yep, walked right in. And they did. Okay, so, I mean, technically not that bad. Only lost 2 con squads. Right? No, don't go in. I mean, you've lost half your army. You need to regroup to move in with combined arms. Shock troops, you gotta use this. This right here is the answer to pretty much everything. I mean, if you have 2 of them, put them together. I mean, that basically can solve more than half the problems in the whole game. So it's another oh, the engineers, sorry, right there, they're gone. Now getting the second 3485. I mean, 3485s are very important in this game, especially when you're playing with teammate as well, like me. Having all the tanks in is very good, very helpful. So he sends the 3485 here to help me out with the cannon warfare, which is pretty good. That thing needed to die.
Engineers ready for assignment.
Yeah, after this we do not recover. The red player with his he's kept his infantry alive and he's stacked up with support weapons. And basically this right here is all we needed to deal with. To 1 Katyusha. Try getting another machine gun back. It'll take some time. Got 2 T-3485s out. They're only now starting to get out their first tanks. So got a Panther coming from red player, Panther coming out from purple. Purple has been bled dry. All we need to do is just focus on this right here. So we got a pretty big maneuver going on here. I mismanaged micro here. But, no passage opportunity. Just need to stay out of the Shabir. This was a good engagement.
Fallback position upgrade ready. Panther ready to provide support.
We actually still could have managed a comeback from here. I missed this. I didn't see this there. I should have gone for that. But 3045. Oh, that's okay. Okay, let's pause right here. So we've got the only armor right here is just these two Panthers. Where is the cannon warfare is back here? Second right cannon warfare right next to him. This guy's got nothing. Okay. We've got vision there. I have the A. Wait, do I? Yeah, I'm assuming because of how the replay system is what I have loaded right now. I'm set for the arm engagement. I'm focusing my camera around here, this part. I don't realize that my rifleman's here giving vision on it, but we do know. I can see. I just don't see the rifleman, but I do know that both tanks are here. How does this? What happens here? I block his. That was a mistake there. Oh, I've got the free fire on. Oh dear. Oh, the Recon Rifles caught it out. And I can't get back on the Panther. Yeah, from that point on, that's where the game's pretty much over. One engagement where we get caught out there. Get the engine damage on the 3485 first. And then couldn't escape. Ram.
Soviet artillery is reloaded and awaiting a target.
The infantry played in the part there, so I had my Shermans on free fire mode, which that was a very big mistake overlooked there. But even then, no infantry support because they were hammering us with the AT nades, I think. Not too sure. Yeah, we don't get back from that. One mistake there. Oh well. Yeah, so that's pretty much the game there. Okay, so just gonna go over the last engagement again. So this the second Sherman that came out, now that I've looked at it, if you can see in the replay what the buttons are, these are what the options are available to the player in the game. So at this point in time, both Shermans don't have the high velocity AP rounds in, and they're both on free fire mode. That's what the stock mode is that the Shermans have when they come out. So we continue on from here. Let's switch on Fog of War and switch to my point of view. So we're going in here like this. I probably should have recorded my point of view to see what actually happened. What I'm thinking of here is that in the last segment that I just talked about, I said that we were prepared, or I was prepared for the Panthers. I don't think that was the case. I think I got mixed up with the second armor engagement that I get after this, where I've got 3 Shermans going up against a King Tiger. I don't think I actually see, because if I was prepared, I should have had the mode on. And yeah, we'll see my point of view here. So Get Fausted here. 34 goes down. That so switch to my point of view, fog of war on. I'm maneuvering the tanks over to this side. Ah yeah, there's no way. Only just see the second Panther. First Panther is what I see. I'm coming in around this corner. Was not prepared for that. Block Noctush tank there with destroyed. I'm thinking I've got to make a play here because he's lost one 3485. He's rammed the other. We gotta salvage something from this, so I commit in here, and then everything goes wrong. Caught up by mechanical workers. Oh, the satchel on that wipes out my Cav rifles there, and that's the end of that. Yeah. Oh well.